Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a great time. So I am just here doing the reading from earlier that I mentioned. If you're here from the short that I put out earlier, my cards for myself felt significant for today. I got the Two of Wands and the Ace of Swords. And it felt like it was in coordination, like it coordinated with something that I had seen in one of the other readings about an energetic cord that's been knotted. And yeah, so if you're here from that, welcome. Message from Spirit, what we are, like what the big revelation is, the Ace of Swords. That's really this turning point, because we're at this period of, or we're at this crossroads, right? We have Nine of Swords under the deck. We're at a crossroads right now where we could really turn back and repeat a cycle, or go, or not even so much repeat a cycle, but stick to something we're used to, something that's comfortable, something that's very comfortable, and stepping into a whole new world that's unknown, and the fear behind stepping into that whole new world. It feels like this epiphany moment is coming through, especially with the Queen of Pentacles being the message. The epiphany moment is coming through as really understanding what it is that makes you you and me. And that seems very general, so I'm gonna we have Empress under the deck, Ace of Pentacles, King of Swords, Six of Swords. Bringing in something, sorry, I just wanted to really understand what the story was. But really bringing in something like the final piece to bring in something that you've been trying to create for a while, or that you're actually ready to birth. With the Empress, it feels like she's ready to birth something, like like that final stages. She's got the flowers ready for her birthing room. This Ace of Pentacles feels like that final, that getting the what like the child or the creation, whatever the thing is that you're trying to create. You're getting it right now. It looks like that's coming in, but with how it correlates with this morning, this epiphany moment, this unknotting of some sort of karmic chain, this like pulsating, artery looking energy, just really wound tight. It's like the loosening of that. I really see with this King of Swords too, and the Six of Swords. It's like cutting through that knot space. And I want to get more clarity on what that is, because it feels like I'm missing a piece to this puzzle. Like this feels very general still. Yes, we're birthing something. That seems clear to me. What am I missing? Gift of connection underneath the deck. That's the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. With the Two of Swords, Three of Pentacles. It looks like some sort of connection, some sort of unity between some close knit, like maybe working with either your family or a close knit friend network on something is what is needed. It looks like this is like an intervention almost. I'm starting to understand what this Maker 3 is. It's like an understanding through joined like two different sort of thinking patterns almost, what I'm seeing here, and really opening up to some sort of, so maybe it's like maybe there's someone in your life that you can really connect to, a counterpart, a mirrored version of self that you can really connect to bounce an idea off of, like someone that you really feel like you can really bounce ideas off of without it going off and just either getting negative energy, like, oh, you can't do that, or getting thrown out into the ethers and not thought of again. Like somebody who really, with King of Swords, it's like that energy of hard truth to me. Like, okay, this is a wonderful idea that you've got here. Now, how do we bring it back into reality? That's what that seems like. So this feels like getting somebody outside of self, actually. It will help with the understanding of this epiphany moment, it feels like. A counterpart. Somebody who can really give the hard truth to the whatever you're feeling stuck in right now. With that, it feels like stuck in some sort of habitual sort of thinking that's preventing the forward movement. Maybe even just just like an overthinking, stuck in a in between of this way or that way, and not seeing that there is a, like third place option. So maybe, like getting that third place, not third place, like third opinion can help bring that clarity in, because it can be a voice of reason, or even a voice from higher self through another being. That's why if it's a trusted, that's why I'm saying to have it be someone that's trusted to you, that you feel connected to, that also feels grounded in their energy, where they feel like this King of Swords, very stern, very ready to give the hard truth when it needs to be. Like, this is how we can get to from point A to point B, or C or Z. If you have, no matter what the goals are and how many of them, being able to have somebody with a level mind, even if it's touching base, it seems like that is a way to help grow this manifestation, whatever is being birthed in this time, to the next level. We have Three of Swords underneath the Empress, so it's also going to help clear out that energy that also showed up earlier, and the Nine of Swords under the deck, and it was showing that, like, fear to launch or fear to fly. So let's see. I would like to get, I'm going to keep this one very short. I would like to get a Ganesha card. We got healing number 36. Alright. The true essence of your soul is one of complete health. Ganesha is pictured sitting on a peacock. Peacock feathers have been used in curative remedies for thousands of years and across countless traditional cultures. They are said to carry spiritual medicinal energy that can assist people seeking balance and healing in their lives. The challenges of daily life can throw you out of balance with the truth of your being. It is easy to get caught up in the daily grind and in a general feeling of lack. Remember that you are created from the perfection of divine light and love. Your physical body is simply a shell that covers your soul. True healing is only possible when you take responsibility for your own well-being on this earth and your self-empowerment. See yourself as complete, healthy, and whole. Ganesha prompts you to believe that you truly are capable of handling any matters of health or relationships without blame and with integrity and grace. Well, that really shows back to that connection that's coming through that needs there's some sort of imbalance there too. That's wanting to be worked through. That's probably what's going to the new level when I mentioned that earlier. But that also explains why the Two of Wands in my cards from earlier and then the Two of Swords are coming up here. That really going talking about this card here about finding balance back, like bringing balance back into the situation. So let's see. We also have relaxation, number 49, under the deck. Relaxation is important for your health, mood, relationships, and overall well-being. It is easy to become entangled in anxiety, worry, stress, and paralyzed thinking. That points back to that Nine of Swords and the Three of Swords under the deck, or under the Empress, when I picked her up to show. Your day-to-day life may be filled with multitude of stresses that affect your thoughts and cause you to feel disconnected with the truth of your being. Truth of your being. So that King of Swords really calling back to even the truth of self to help guide Six of Swords. So even if it's coming from self, just understanding with that Ace of Swords coming through under the deck from my own cards this morning. Untangling, cutting through all the mess. Your day-to-day life may be filled with multitude of stresses that affect your thoughts and cause you to feel disconnected with your truth of your being. Dedicating time to relaxation provides a solid foundation to assist you to be able to live a more balanced, less stressful life. The importance of respite can help to alleviate tension and other health concerns. Indulge in a spiritual bath, adding essential oils and sea salt to the water. Lighting candles, burning some incense, and if possible, utilizing clear quartz and rose quartz crystals to intensify the healing nature of the experience. Use this time to get centered and balanced, bringing back that balance again. It keeps coming up that there's an imbalance. Use this time to get centered and balanced. Practice deep breathing techniques. Practicing deep breathing techniques can also bring about calm and peace. Remember to take a deep breath before you act impulsively on your thoughts, as this will bring fresh oxygen to your body and relax anxiety. Affirmations are another great tool to help you relax and grow in body, mind, and spirit. As you repeat positive, life-affirming statements about yourself, you'll notice powerful manifestations of your affirmations in your life. Ask Ganesha for guidance on your spiritual course towards expansion and illumination, and trust that you can now relax and enjoy the journey. Well, that is directly pointing to the Six of Swords right here, relaxing and enjoying the journey. So something, well, that makes a lot more sense. I wish I would have just gotten those. That made it more sense to me. So it's like this imbalance in this relationship that, I mean, yeah, it was still calling through to the same thing. There's some sort of imbalance that was coming through within a relationship, and it feels like it's like a hard truth that needs to come through with that King of Swords, to help it grow to the next level. And with the two Ganesha cards, it's like, take the time right now to actually, especially now with the weekend coming up, if you're watching it to date, take this time to really enjoy the experience with your with this counterpart, whatever you are creating with them, because this the next steps are actually going to be quite relaxing and like self-guided. It's going to kind of just unfold in a natural way. It feels like something really big, something that's actually been trying to come through for a while, but it's due to that like not energy that was coming through earlier. So connect with this counterpart energy, figure out whatever that is, because there's some sort of epiphany that connecting with them will bring, that will allow for this there's something big coming through. So that's going to make it easier to move things along here and grow through some sort of stagnation in like the back and forth of like the mind and in action, because we had the Ace, the Two of Wands in my reading from this morning, and then the Two of Swords here. So it's really that back and forth in action and back and forth in the mind, and really come to a space of centered, balanced thinking and doing, so that you can create from that place, right? Like steady creation, grounded creation. So I hope that helped, and I'll see you in the next one. Good night.